Have you ever left a conversation or a meeting and thought, who the heck was that? And you're talking about yourself. Where did that person come from? That is not who I am. I used to do this every day in meetings. I worked with someone who quickly became a friend. I was a nonprofit director for many years. This woman would go to meetings with me, and afterwards, she wouldn't really know what to say to me about what happened in the meeting. And it turns out that I became what she started to call Meeting Megan. And I had this part in me that would come out in meetings that was unlike any other part that she knew, because we would do fun things together. We'd craft and we'd go out to dinner. We'd all sorts of fun things, right? Talk about Taylor Swift. But this Meeting Megan was something else. And it's a part of me, I realized after I got to understand internal family systems, that needed to take over for my whole system in meetings, because I had been hurt by people in meetings before. I'd been my ideas stolen, my time wasted, people, not appreciating what that I came prepared and no one else came prepared. Nobody did the things that they said they were going to do. And over time, this Meeting Megan just grew into this almost like a monster. And she had no time for small talk. She had no time for chit chat. She held people to very high standards. And if they did not fulfill her idea of what the standards should be, she could cut them down with very few words or a look in a meeting. This is not who I am as a person. This other part would take over. So in a way, it is a part of who I am. But at my core, that is not who I am. Meeting Megan started to show up all the time. Meeting Megan was mean to other people, and she was mean to me. And finally, I had to Meeting Megan. And so using internal family systems, I meditated and I got to get Meeting Megan to come forward and tell me what she was so worried about happening, why she was acting this way. She was afraid that we were irrelevant, that we weren't important. We were working so hard in this role and no one was appreciating it. So I helped her realize that basically the way that she's been acting made sure that those things happened, made sure that people didn't want to come to meetings. They didn't want to follow through. They didn't want to talk to me because they didn't know who they were going to get. So internal family systems helped me work with Meeting Megan to calm her down a little bit, help her understand that we were safe in those meetings, even though she was sure something terrible was going to happen. We were going to be made to feel very small. We were going to be forgotten about. Those were the things that she was afraid of. I could tell her, it's okay even if we're left out. It's okay even if we're talked over and our ideas are stolen. We're still okay. We are still at the heart of us. That got her to relax and step back. I also got to figure out who she was protecting. She was protecting little Megan, who didn't get listened to, or didn't get invited, or didn't, like little Megan and group projects in school, who would do all the work and show up. No one else would have done the work, and it would have been on her shoulders to get it all done. That was who Meeting Megan was protecting, was this little part of me, this exile part of me. As soon as I could get to that exile part of me and say, we're safe, we're adults, it doesn't matter if people come and they aren't ready. We can just be ready. We don't even have to be ready. We can be okay not being perfect. I got Meeting Megan to relax. I got the little Megan to relax and to feel like she could have fun again, because there's nothing little Megan liked more than meetings and groups. So that's really how I figured out a part of me with IFS that needed to be healed and needed to have some conversations with. If you want to learn more about this process, I have a freebie in my thing down there that you can learn how to do this on your own. It's an extremely powerful process. It just literally changed my life. And I hope that you will consider trying it, because we don't have to feel like icky. We don't have to feel icky all the time or like we've lost ourselves.